Build it, Lord. Hey, how you guys are feeling today? This is LaDon. I am in the house, and I'm hoping you guys enjoy your day. I like that. I like them. I like that. I like it a lot. I like that a lot. Hey, I hope you guys really enjoying your day and everything. If you like my video, hey, subscribe. But what I'm gonna say is I hurt my ankle today. I hurt my ankle. Not today. Yesterday. I was walking to go get my brakes done. No, I dropped off my car to go get my brakes done, and my house is around the corner. So I walked. I walked all the way back to my house, and I was walking on the sidewalk, and I was just walking, and I was talking, and my foot came down, and it like did what it do, and my ankle just went to the side a little bit, and I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't think nothing of it. And I was just like, oh, okay. But I walk home, it was a little bit more pain and pain and pain. But I sprained my ankle. It just went to the side. When you play basketball, you come down on that ankle. Now that's worse. Okay, you ain't gonna be able to walk. Okay, but I did came on my ankle, and I thought it was gonna be all right, but I've been in pain. And I've been taking some Motrin and trying to deal with that pain. But it's been a little bit hard, but, it's life. It is what it is, just keep going. Keep going. But thank you for the people that's always watching my videos and enjoying my videos. If you're enjoying my skits, that's cool too. That's cool too. And do I like doing this? Yeah, I really like doing this. Will I stop? No, I'm not going to stop. No. All through the good times, through the bad times, through the great times, the awesome times, I'm always going to be here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you, I ain't not going nowhere. Life's got its challenges, but I'm still here. I'm going to be here. You're always going to see me. Right now, I'm 47. Hey, when I'll be 80 years old. Hey, how y'all doing? I hope I don't sound like that. Hope I sound the same way I do now. But I'll be older, like, hey, all right, all my fans. I don't know. But I'm going to keep myself healthy and keep going. But what I want to talk about today, and I think this was on my mind, was being a man. That's what I think that's the topic today, is being a man. Man, I'll be real with you guys. When I was young, I didn't know how to be a man. I was real young. Young, stay with my mom and dad, just happy to get a job. My first job was I think my first job was Vons. I was working at Vons, and I was so happy. And I think my manager told me to go get the carts, and I didn't go get the carts, And about 2-3 weeks later, I got fired. That was the first job I ever got fired. And what I felt about it, I don't feel nothing about it, like whatever, But man, I didn't understand life. I was young and dumb, having a good time, working at little jobs and quitting. I always quit. Like, man, I'm gonna work here, quit. I work here, quit. Work here, quit. Work here, quit. And I quit. I quit all kind of jobs, y'all. Y'all be amazed about how many jobs I quit when I was young. Because I knew that I can go back home to my mom and dad. Like, who cares? I just go back to mom and dad. I might not have no money, but hey, mom and dad will, give me the stuff that I need. Not the stuff that I want, the stuff that I need. Food, house, food. Food was the most important. And I was like, it's a part of life. Then eventually when I got older, I moved out. I moved out my house, and that was the time to learn how to be a man, And I didn't know how to be a man. My dad was a manly man, but my dad never like, oh, this is how to be a man. This is how to be a man, I didn't I didn't learn from my dad, you know. I had to learn on my own, you know. I had to learn from my friends and learn from society and learn from trials and errors. And what happened was, when I moved out of my mom and dad's house, life kicked in. I was, I moved down to my aunt in LA, and I came from a small town. I lived to LA, and what happened was, I remember when I got there, and my aunt came out. She was like, "You got money for parking?" I'm like, "Money for parking? What do you mean parking? We park for free." But it was LA, and she was like, "Yeah, if you want to park it, it's gonna cost you $30 a month." I was like, "What? I ain't got $30 a month." And that was the time when I was just learning, like, wow, like responsibility started kicking in. And I remember my aunt, she was cooking some tacos, and she was cooking some tacos, and I was like, I thought she was gonna cook every day like my mom. I was like, okay, she's cooking. My aunt cooking every day. That's way better for me. She only cooked for one day, and that was it. You know, it was like a celebration that I came. You know, and after that, she was like, I came in the kitchen. Like looking at it again, like she gonna cook again. Is she gonna cook? and she didn't cook. She didn't cook. And I was working at a job at the time. I was working at a little small job. I was working at Savon trying to make it. And I was just like, wow, she ain't cooking, and I gotta pay for parking. And that's when responsibilities start kicking in, you know. And during that time, I had to deal with, roaches and, the hard life. I'm just like, okay, what I'm gonna do? Where I'm gonna go? Like, what does the future hold for me? I was just like, I didn't know how to be a man. I was like, shoot, I was chasing women. When you're young, you're like, get this woman. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? That's exciting to me. I was like, I don't need nothing else. I was still a young kid having a good time. I was like, I'm chasing these women. I'm gonna get these women. That's what you do when you're young. You get all these women. And the other time I was just chasing women, and I still didn't have much responsibility, And I was just like, okay, cool, And then I moved out. I wanted to move out. I had to move out. My aunt got mad at me, and I had to move. I don't remember. I had to move. I just remember I had to move, and I moved in with my uncle. And stayed with my uncle. I gave him $100 a month. I was working on a little job, dealing with but I was chasing women. I was like, oh, let's go to the club. Let's go party. I was wild, And then I was working this other little job, oil job, selling blends and synthetics and all that, and making a little money, barely trying to make it. And stayed with my uncle, but still was, it was not that bad, I had to do what I had to do. But what I knew I had to do was when he had to leave. And I remember when he left, he was like, Don, I gotta leave, and I'm gonna give you a month to get you can keep the place, but you gotta pay the rent. I was like, what? What? And at the time, I didn't have a job. I was just barely making it. Then I remember, I was like, okay, let me put in applications. That's always been my thing. Application every day. I do as many applications as I can that day. When I get tired, I don't do it. Long as my goal is to do one. If I do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, cool. But my goal every damn day was to do one. Because I knew if I do one, that is 365 applications per year. Okay? But if I did more than that, thousands of applications out there. And, back then you had to fill out the application, that's boring as hell. And I was filling out application, until I had a month. Then my uncle came and said to me, hey man, I gotta leave. I gotta, take care of grandma and everything. And I gotta go. And I was like, what? I was like, he said, you want to keep the place? I was like, I played around. I was like, hey, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. And I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't have that much money, and I was like, how am I gonna pay rent? But by God's grace, I got hired. I went to an interview on Friday at this oil company, and got hired and got the job. Got the job, and thank by God's grace, I started taking care of myself. And during that time, I had to pay rent, and that's when the responsibility of being a man really kicked in. I was like, oh, I gotta pay rent. It was just, I was all by myself, and I was in this house, and I had to go out and get food, and try to make it, and it was hard. Even during that time, I was young. My aunt told me, you can collect some food stamps because you didn't have no job, so I did, and it was hard, man. I had to go to the county. You ever went to the county, you don't want to go. You got to stand in that long line. You be sitting there like that line, like, damn, I just got here at 9. It'd be 9 in the morning. You don't got no appointment. You won't be there till like 2 o'clock. You be like, damn, the county is taking too damn long. I've been here since 9. Nobody came. It's going on 3. Yeah, the county's a long time. It's not even worth it. You go out there and find you a job, do what you got to do. You get on that county, it's a long time. But they look at you, hey, you ain't got no job, so you should sit outside as long as you can. You ain't got nothing to do. That's how they see it. And I got some food stamps, and that's when I had the booklet. The booklet? That booklet was bad. Get a little booklet. Give it here you go. Here you go. Get the booklet. And I was like half food, but I had to pay rent. I was struggling. Man, being a man. I was just like, how to be a man, man. I was just sitting there. And I went to college at that time. I was in college. And my mom and dad, when I was young, I did taxes and I had to do some taxes, and I was still under their roof, and they claimed me, and I didn't get no money. They're like, give me $100. Here you go. I was like, oh, gee, I thought I was rich. It was like 100. Oh, shoot. And then I remember when I did my taxes when I was young by myself, I got more money back. I was like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to get more money than this? I didn't know. I got money back. That's when you broke, is when the government be like, here you go. You broke. That's when the government be like, okay, we'll give you some money. That means you broke. Like, here you go. Now, when you making money, the government be like, oh, yeah. Let me get some of that money. Let me get some. I know you're mad. You was enjoying yourself during the year. Let me get some. Come on, give me some. When you're asking you for something, that means you're doing pretty well. When you ain't asking for nothing, be like, here you go. And the government be like, oh, here you go. Here's your $400. Oh, I feel bad for you. I bet the government like, man, he's really saying to you, man, get a better job. When you get a good job, they be like, yeah. You been eating good? Laughing, paying rent? Where my money at? Yeah, that's what the government be laughing when they get their money. When you start making money, you be laughing. Like, let me get some of that money. Thank you. Whoa. Yeah, you over there like this. Oh. You don't like tax season when you gotta pay. You be like, oh, pay. You like tax season when you broke. You're like, okay, come on, government, please. I'm over here. I'm struggling. I only got butter and crackers. Please, give me some money, please. Look at the refrigerator be empty. They know you broke. They be like, okay, we know you broke. Here you go. Oh, thank you, man. I needed the money. When you start making money, you're gonna be like, take your damn money. But anyways, back to being a man. So during that time, man, I was 31 years old. And I moved at 31 years old. That's when responsibilities start kicking in for me. I was like, whoa. I started thinking in life, like I said 25. I was 25, I was in college. I was like, man, what I'm going to do with my life? I can't chase all these women, I was like, oh my God, I can, but I got to take care of responsibility. I got to work and all that. And that's why I know when I was working at that oil job, I couldn't just quit when somebody made me mad. I was just like, oh, they made me mad. Then whenever, your manager piss you off, you want to quit. That's what I did. But when you got to pay bills, you can't quit. You got to just take it. You be like, damn, you piss me off. Hope my damn manager don't come over and fuck with me today. But that's what happens. When you got to pay your responsibility and bills, that's when the manager on you. You're like, damn, I got to keep this job. And you can hate the job. But you can't leave because you got bills, you got a car, you got insurance, you got an apartment, you got lights. you got insurance. You got insurance for your car. Mm-hmm. You got rent. Mm-hmm. You got food. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You got lights. You got gas. Mm-hmm. You still gotta buy your clothes. You gotta get some soap. You gotta get some food. You ain't making no money, man. It's a lot. You be like, damn. I mean, I was broke as hell when I was over there buying stuff in the 99-cent store. 99-cent store is not the business. Okay? It's not worth it. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. And during that time, man, I was struggling, barely making it. And I was just sitting there like, man, how am I, pay these rent, I pay the bills, I have like $20 a month and everything. I was struggling for so long being a man, being a man. Crying, not crying, but mad. Oh, damn. You broke when you go in your car, you be looking for change. Oh, there's a quarter. Ooh, I get cheese on my cheeseburger. Yeah, I take a jumbo jack. I got, let me look at my seat. Oh, there's some change. All right, with some cheese. There you go. How much cheese? 35 cents? All right, here 50 cents. Be happy with some cheese on it. And you're young, you don't go to fancy places to eat. You don't eat Burger King, McDonald's, you eat the cheapest spot. Jack in a Box, Jumbo Jack, some 2 tacos for $1. You were young, you over there like, this is it. I was broke. But during them broke times of struggling and being mad and going through it, going through that shit, and struggling. You know what happened during that hard time of my life? All them hard times of my life, it made me a man. That's what it made me. And I look back to this day and I'm like, made me a man. And I didn't know what God had for me and what he was doing. All the struggling and barely making it, ain't getting a good job, making it, trying to do everything I can. And I was just like, why? Why? In my 20s, in my 30s, I was like, oh my God, why, Jesus, why? And I sat there and I think and I think and I think and I think and I think. And I'm just barely making it. But I made it. That's one thing I didn't make it like everybody else, but I made it. I did made it. But I learned all that did was make me a man. I became a man. Yes. That struggle makes you become hard and strong. To be a man in life. The most beautiful thing on the planet. A man. Then, over the time, I start aiming for better jobs, bringing more income coming in. But if you're working on mediocre jobs, ain't barely paying nothing but minimum wage, it's a struggle. And if you want a good job, you got to pass the test. Some jobs will give you good money, but most jobs want you to pass the test. They be like, huh? You want this money? I got a test for you. You over there trying to study it? Oh man, I got to study. You want to work for the post office? They're going to put us test. You better go to that library and go and get your study on. Any good job, even for the county, you got to pass that test, okay? And don't just give you like, oh yeah, here you go. They do sometimes. Some jobs you don't have to have experience, But a lot of jobs you got to take that test. You might not even have to have experience. They'll be like, hey, you're going to get that test. You going to pass it? You going to pass it? But when you're making money, take care of your responsibility, that makes you become a man. And I learned in life, man, of being a man, that all the stuff that I wanted, TV, nice bed, and I thought in my life, like, how am I gonna get it? But I know one thing about life. God says, I know the plans for you. It's not disaster. It's the things that's hoped for. You hoping for this, you hoping for that. I want this, I want that. But in time, you will get it. But he says, I know the plans for you. You don't know. It's not disaster. It's just making you stronger to better. To be a better man. I was not a man when I moved out of my mom and dad's house and barely making it. That's not a man. A man is when he take care of responsibilities and nobody. And number one thing too, you don't ask nobody to help you. You know, you just do it yourself. You know, that's when I tell you when you really be a man, and I know you a man, when you could be talking to a girl and she'd be like, oh man, I give you $50. And you'd be like, nah, I'm good. I got it. I'm a man. I'm gonna stand up and be a man. I got it. You sick? I'll bring some soup. I don't want some soup. I do it. That's when you know you're a man. You thinking of ways to do it yourself. You're like, I got it. You know? I what? I got 2 kids. I got it. I take care of them. I do it. Whatever it takes. That's being a man, taking care of responsibility. I think definitely of being a man is taking care of the responsibility that is in front of you. Paying your rent, paying your bills, paying for your food, paying for your soap, paying for your brooms, paying for all the everything. Any little thing you want. I struggled and struggled. Struggled, y'all. Struggled in my 20s and 30s. But my 40s, I start getting it right. You know, when you're young, you just like, I ain't gonna pay that parking ticket. That's stupid. Get that. Then you go to that DMV, that was $35. You go to that DMV, they be like, yeah. Yeah, you want your registration and insurance? Yeah, we see that you got a ticket. It was $35, but we got it here, $250. $250? Yup, if you want your registration. And that's what woke me up. I was like, man, I need to start paying my damn tickets. Hell with everything. Pay them damn tickets. And when you learn to pay them tickets, you go to the DMV and be like, can I have my registration and insurance? They'll be like, yeah, you don't have no tickets, you good. Here you go. That's when you take care of responsibility. Responsibility is being a man is when your mom or your dad or your friend asks you, hey, man, we going out this weekend to Vegas. And you be like, I can't go. I got to pay bills. I can't make it. Oh, man, you gonna go. Come on, man, I'm begging you. Come on, man. Like, nah, man, I can't go. And when you could turn down people, your mom, your dad, your cousin, anybody, that's when you know you being a man. A man is taking care of his household, taking care of his wife, taking care of his kids. But she gonna help too. I'm telling you that. You know, you making a lot of money. You go ahead and be the breadwinner. But she got some bread. Give me some of that, dude. Come on. We gonna work as a team. I don't have money like that. Just hey, you come. Hey, I got everybody. I got money like that. I got money. We can work as a team. Come on, we can work. Throw the ball to you. Throw it back to me. Throw the ball to you. Throw it back to me. That's me. But being a man is cleaning up, making your bed, taking care of responsibilities. Being a man is just responsibility. Is it fun? Yeah, it's fun when you can take care of responsibilities. When you can't take care of responsibilities, it's not fun. It's not fun. I think the most hurtful thing about being a man is not having a job and not having no income. And you just, because society makes you feel that way. Like, you ain't got no money. What are you gonna do? That's what life is about. Making money and making it happen. Being a man is being you. Don't give a damn of what people think. People laugh at me. It is what it is. But I'm me. I think the best thing you can be in your life is you. God created you. You know what God gets the most pleasure from? You being you. He don't want you to be, I'm going to be smooth. I'm going to be like this person. I'm going to be like Michael Jordan. God might be like, wait a minute. I know Kobe, Michael Jordan, and all that. I don't want you to be like that. I want you to be you. You know? You can get some of that, okay, I get that from, but okay, how can I do it? In your way. Make you different from everybody. I don't want to be nobody else. I want to be like LaDon. You don't like it? Oh, well. But being a man, when you stand up, when your back up, and your head up, and say, I got this, that's when you're going to get it. A man don't hold his head down. You're always thinking about a way to make it happen. With you or without you. Now with you, he can be with you. But he's still going to be thinking about being a man. Being a man is a powerful thing. Do we cry as a man? We only cry when it's really, really bad. Because being a man, you got to hold your feelings inside. Women are emotional, sensitive. We're not like that. We got to be strong. That's a man, strong. Like I saw Shaka Zulu. Shaka! Like, that's like power. Shaka Zulu. You know? When I saw that, I was like, Shaka was bad. You saw a Shaka movie, watch it. Shaka Zulu? Yeah, you see Shaka? Shaka! I'm Shaka. That's Shaka. Okay? And, I mean, me to being a man is taking care of your responsibilities and not asking for shit! And doing your damn self. I learned in life too. I don't know why, you get older, because being a man, you don't have to chase women. Women chase you when you're a man. When you're young, chasing after them. I gotta go get them. What's your name? When you get older, you just stand strong. Huh? Oh, yeah. And women just, they soft when they meet a man. Oh, that's a man? Man, yeah. It's the beautiful thing in the world to be a man. But it's a lot of responsibility. You know? I learned in life, I could have stayed at home with my mom and dad and never went nowhere. Had food, had a little money from a little job, seen a little town, been in a little town. But you want something, you gotta go out and do it. Scary thing about being a man is failing. Do you fail? No, you don't fail. You just learn. You're gonna fail here and there, but you pick yourself up and keep being a man. Don't never let nobody talk down to you, whoever it is in life. There's only one you. Who cares if they laugh at you? Remember, they're not you. They would never understand what God put up here in your mind. They would never understand. But being a man to me is taking care of responsibilities. Having a heart like a lion. I'm in control of the jungle. When they say the lion is the king of the jungle, that's what you have to be of this world. I'm the king of my household. So anybody come in your life, you the king. You know? Oh, you ain't up. Bye. Time to leave. Bye. Whatever. I got this. Still got a long way to go. But I learned in life, y'all, because you got little in your 20s and 30s, but in your 40s and 50s, you might have it all. It's amazing sometimes. I look back and go, wow, I wanted this, I wanted that. And now I don't need nothing. I don't think I need some spoons and forks. That's it. I don't really need nothing else. My friend's like, man, you gonna move out your apartment? Nah, I ain't gonna move. For what? For what? You crazy. Gonna move into another place to pay more money? That I don't got? Come on now, y'all. But to me, like I said, being a man is taking care of responsibility. And yeah, love yourself and do what you gotta do to make it. Hey, maybe they don't understand. Maybe they would never understand. But you understand. Woo! I had a good time with you guys. And my foot will be better over time. Shit happens. What can you do? Yeah. Good days and bad days. It's just life. But I know in life that the good days outweigh the bad days. Yeah, that's the truth. Now, that's the truth. I always remember that. They outweigh them. But anyways, my name is LaDon. Thank you for watching my video. I had a damn good time. LaDon, how you come up with all these topics? Hey, it's just a gift and what you got. One day I'll be sitting there in an auditorium and I'll be telling these stories to thousands of people in the audience. They're gonna be like, oh, that's LaDon. I'm like, damn, I remember I was in the house. But one day, over time, people are stealing my gift. That's what matters the most. Where I get all this energy from? Being me. Where I get all this knowledge from? Being me. You know, the older you get, the wiser you get. Some people don't get wise, but the older you get, it's like you don't make the same mistakes that you did before. You make new mistakes, but not the old mistakes. I'm gonna go chase after these women. They be like, nah, I'm good. Why I need to chase after these women? I'm cool. I don't need that. Let me go do a video. Go do something else. But anyways, that's life. That's what being a man is. Be a man! And be happy that you're a man. That's an honor. But anyways, I had a damn good time with you guys. And my name is LaDon. Bye!